I'm Michaela from Kayla Ray Vinyls, and this is the final video in my declutter series. That's right, it's the wrap-up. No more watching me go through and agonize over which colors I'm going to keep and which colors I'm going to throw and all of that. This is just going to be a semi-quick summary of the whole process and how I'm feeling about it now and what next. So I started the destash, or I should say I completed my destash. I did the full destash of the collection in a 3-day period at the end of May of this year, 2018. And it is now the end of August of 2018. So I've had 3 months to really sit with my new collection, see how I feel about it, and really make up my mind about what I've kept and what I've gotten rid of. And what I can say with absolute certainty is it was 100% the right thing to do. I have not gone into the bin of nail polish, which is currently sitting in a spare room in the house, to retrieve a bottle. I haven't missed any of the ones that I destashed. I've gone through some things in the chuck it bucket, and some things have gone out, and some things have stayed, and some things are still yet to be decided. I'm actually trying one from the chuck it bucket today. This is I Need Sourdough, which is I think one that's not going to make the cut. But if you watch the first video in this series, you know why I started this. I have obsessive compulsive disorder, and nail polish and my nails in particular became something I could control, and they became sort of a focal point of my disorder. And I've reached a point in my recovery where I'm ready to let that go and let nails be something I actually love again, instead of something I obsess over and literally lose sleep over. So from now on, my collection is going to be different. I will never again have 900 bottles of nail polish. In my day job, I am an archivist, and in my training, my post-grad is in museum management and curatorship. So I learned about collection management and, you know, how to curate a collection. And to curate means to collect with purpose. You know, you can't just take every object to a museum and have them take it, because then they would be overrun with stuff and run out of room to store it. And it wouldn't make sense. You know, you're going to a museum about dinosaurs, it's not going to make sense to have, you know, quilts. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So my collection is now curated based on what I like, what I need, and what I really, really love. So it's, you know, colors that flatter me, colors that I reach for again and again, ones that I use commonly in nail art, that sort of thing. All the sentimental polishes have gone away. They're still here, but they're not in my collection. So I'm not holding on to things like that anymore. All of those ones that I was holding on to because they were expensive, or they were limited edition, or they were indie, they're gone, because I don't need to keep things for that reason. The collection I have now reflects me and what I like. And that's how it's going to stay. So I'm going to give you a rundown of the numbers. I'm not going to give you all the numbers, but just for a little perspective, I started this destash with 797 bottles of conventional polish. That includes the top and base coats, but I did not include the cuticle removers and all of that, which I did include in my final tally for this. I also found a few stragglers along the way, most of which by now I've gotten rid of. And I had approximately 105 gel polishes. I forgot to write that number down, and I have since given away quite a few of the gel polishes, so I can't be certain exactly how many, but I know it was in about the 105 range. So that was over 900 bottles of nail polish. I have now got my conventional polish collection down to 200 118 bottles of nail polish, including all my treatments, including, you know, the cuticle removers, the oils, all of that. And I've got my gel polish down to 38. 31 of those are colors, 8 of those are treatments. So the grand total of polishes that I have kept is 256, which, if you do the math, is about 29% of my original collection. So 61%, no, I can't do math, 71% of my collection is gone. It's just gone. I'm still figuring out how to dispose of it properly, you know, where to donate it, what I want to sell, what I want to give away, and what just needs to be thrown away. But that's 71% of my polish that I now no longer have to look at when I go into my Helmers or decide what polish I want to wear that day. It's really liberating. And it's really sort of got my creative juices flowing again with nail art. I wanted to try more things. Immediately after I did this destash, I pulled out my gel polish and I tried a new technique that I had never done before. I learned how to do marbling with gel polish. I haven't learned a new technique in months, if not a couple of years, because I was so overwhelmed with the colors I had. It was like, why bother doing nail art when you have so many different colors? And half of them I don't really like. So this has really cut down on the amount of time I spent, you know, going through my nail polish, deciding what I'm going to wear, because everything I want, everything that I love is there. I can reach into any drawer, pull out a polish, and I'm going to love it. That's it. I don't have to think about it. It's freed up so much space. I used to have 2 Helmers dedicated just to nail polish. And then I had my nail art in a separate box that was you know, pretty big, probably about 18 by 18 by 18 inches. And now all of my nail stuff fits in one Helmer with 2 drawers to spare. So that's pretty cool. It means that the other Helmer now contains all craft stuff. So just feeding another addiction. But that comes later. I just want to thank every one of you who have liked, subscribed, commented, supported me as I do this. It really does mean so much to me. Every person who said, you know, you've inspired me to want to go through my collection, or, you know, good job. You know, all of those comments, they do mean so much to me. I try to reply to them as quickly as I can. Definitely go through and, you know, like and love them. So I really do appreciate it. And thank you. Please continue to like and comment, and, you know, let me know what you think about the content I'm putting up. As for what's next on this channel, it's going to be more focused on what my original intent was for this channel. And that's going to be showcasing items that I sell in my Etsy shop, which is called Calorie Vinyls, which you can find down in the link below. I sell nail decals, nail stencils, cuticle guards, Helmer decals, labels for Helmers, and makeup swatch stencils, and I'm going to be continuing to expand my line in the next several months and into the new year. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on different techniques for using stencils, and, you know, a lot of, does it work? You know, can I do, you know, does smushing work with, like smush art work with nail stencils? Can I do water marbling with nail stencils? How do vinyl decals hold up under gel polish or dip manis? You know, that kind of stuff. I'll also be doing, you know, the odd nail polish review. As I said before, I'll be carefully curating my collection, so there won't be as many coming in. But I'll have that kind of stuff and sort of new and out-of-the-box ways to use my products. I'll also be doing another destash series sometime in the new year. I think I can curate my collection even smaller than it is now. There's cicadas outside. If you can hear them, I'm very sorry. I can't control the bugs. If you're here because you really like, you know, my chats about obsessive compulsive disorder and all of that things, I'm going to be starting a new channel in the next few months, hopefully in the next 2 months, maybe sooner, where I'm going to be discussing things like my journey with obsessive compulsive disorder, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, but also a lot of DIYs and craft projects, and maybe even some lifestyle stuff like my eternal struggle in trying to find a way to get my hair to stay curly. There's might be some vlogs, you know, just a channel that's really pretty much my personality just sort of vomited into the internet. So if that's why you're really interested in these videos, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell up in the corner. I don't know which corner it's in, but it's in one of the corners here. And so that you can be notified when I post the channel trailer for that channel in the next, at least, 2 months max, maybe less. So again, thank you so much for liking and commenting and subscribing and supporting me while I do this. And, if I've inspired you to go through your collection and destash, let me know. I would love to hear how it went for you. If you need a little encouragement to do it, I can absolutely help with that. I can give you some tips and tricks on how I came to the right headspace to destash my collection. So again, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!